Hang on, technical difficulty. My stream looks weird. Ah. My stream looks weird. Pause. Oh, save the queen. Hello, everyone. Among Us. Hello. Hello. We're gonna start in like 5 minutes. Oh, one drinks. Go get 'em right now. Imagine I'm still in the wrong category. Why did you leave? Two more minutes, surely. We're waiting for everyone to get ready. In there. Over Titan, now this way on by the world, so you're the that you live. How is everyone day from me? King Lee was here, so I'm not streaming. Wow, how curious. I think my YouTube thumbnail is too eye-catching though. Because it's just two titans fighting against each other. I feel like my live stream on my YouTube is like growing stale. Normally people would not take this long to like, finish a story. Unfortunately, I'm not anyone. That day before you left me. Let's start then. The greatest battle on the moon. yourself! Oh! Operation Persuade Protea Outer was a success! Welcome back, Master. Protea up. Protea Outer, tell me what happened. I'm so glad your mission went well. I'm very relieved that you're okay too, X. Welcome back to the team. Thank you. I heard well about your travels on the way here. I feel so bad I wasn't here to help, but so much so that I don't feel any craving for sweet at the moment. Well, no, that's not true. I do feel like I should at least cut back for a while. Please don't. There's nothing wrong with eating a few. Besides, it would be a waste not to take advantage of being back in the mall. Good point. It does look a little different. But this is clearly the same Dubai Mall I remember so fondly. And the shops are still in the same spot too. Right, I recommend take this chance to get some souvenir while you can. Especially since all the delicious food here is free. Alright, I have something to report. Protea Alta went ahead onto Old Dubai by herself. She said she would need to spend the evening preparing for the fight. What about guarding the mall? Protea could attack it before Powter is ready if she figured out what we're up to. Good thinking naturally accounted for that eventuality. Protea had to move since she went back to Area F. It looks like she still needs to spend the better part of the day sleeping to conserve magical energy. The AI supporting her did try to attack the mall while you're away, but Mash and I were able to fend them out with the AI was surprise helper. Even accounting for the ability to respawn from the server, we should be at least safe for a few days. Surprise helper? Is that what you call throwing a non-combatant into the fray? Ah yes, a very surprised helper. Mr. Anderson? Look back. I have got my hands full with the proper research. I don't have time for this idiotic election you have. Hello, Mr. Hans. You're not an illusion, are you? Or an imposter, so this has gotten big enough for you to get involved, huh, Kishinami? And what is that outfit? Does that mean you're finally wading to the fray yourself? I like how they both inclined talking to each other. Like it's just like it's like content. Well, I'm even less inclined to step in. This is shaping out to be one of those things where all of the survivors wind up condemned to forced labor for the rest of their lives. Nah, don't be like that, Mr. Hans. You should at least try to go with the flow sometimes. Besides, you're the kind of person who always has to know how a story ends, right? No matter how ridiculous it may be. Imagine pulling a DK if you don't have a suit. Ain't that normal? Definitely not me. How can you be this dumb though? Only for the books I chosen to read for myself. I don't even crack open the covers of books of other people insisting. I read unless I have absolutely nothing better to do. This part of mall getting far too noisy for my liking. I'm gonna bounce. Don't bother looking for me. I'm eating chow fun. Have fun. He really left. It's always hard to change Anderson's mind. Once he digs his heels in, there's no moving him. Oh yes, I know. I even seen him criticize the King of Heroes himself right to his face before. How can you skim through this detail? Good point. Right now, our job is to make this battle between King Protea and Protea Alta happen. That being said, there's so much we can do. Protea Alta is currently sprawling out and growing in what's left of Old Dubai. She's using the ruin to conceal herself from Protea while she grows to suitable size to compete with her directly. She should be 100 meters by tomorrow morning, the same size as Protea is now. At the scale, the rest of us won't be fighting alongside her. We will just end up in pancakes. So instead, I'm thinking of using the old Dubai as a base so we can give Protea Alta instruction from there. The only problem is she refusing to listen to anyone except you. But that's okay, honestly. I'm surprised she agreed to listen to orders at all. Anyway, I'm sure you all worn out by now. Why don't you spend the night here and head to Old Dubai tomorrow? The battle can wait until then. As I see it, the two Proteas are evenly matched. It'll be going to be the deciding factor, so make sure you alter up to make it easier for her to win tomorrow. Oof! Protea! She's so cute. Nagi no asa. Good morning, everyone! Did you sleep well last night? Hakuno is dead. Where's Lip? She headed over to Old Dubai last night. She had something about not wanting to make the rest of you wait since she's slower than anyone else. She was concerned about slowing us back at the crater too. What a shame. It's really no big trouble, is all. I know, right? She refused to budge for everyone back when her ego was in full swing. But now she's back her initial setting. She's more worried about others. It's so weird. Still, it's nice to see she's being considerate. Make sure you find a chance to praise her for it later. Anyway, let's get this operation underway. I surveyed the part of Area F where Protea is now with the telescope. She's already awake. We can't take the chance yet and risking her spotting us, so we have to go to Old Dubai on foot. And she spotted us on the... I was like... The building giving cover. It still look the same. Right, the maze tree is relatively intact, but Protea completely wrecked the town square. All the AIs who survived evacuated the mall, so we are the only one left who... Huh? Welcome, customer. Welcome. It will be lunchtime soon, so how about a light meal? We are currently out of stock of the menu item 1 through 29. I'm very sorry. Please come back another time. Have a wonderful day. Welcome, customer. Welcome. Oh, the first gens stay behind. Yep, their purpose is to support humans. So they'll just naturally prioritize keeping Old Dubai running over self-preservation. Even if there's aren't any more human left here. So they've been staying behind in this empty city, working hard all this time. Oofy. The other AI will come back to the city once the city is safe again. Speaking of which, where's Protea out there right now? If you're looking for my manager, she's standing tall. Over on the southern edge of the area. See over there? She looks like a gigantic warship standing on its end. She's raring to go then, huh? I can tell from the aura radiating from her. Okay, I'll open up the comms line so you can offer her words of encouragement as her second. Hang on, where's Lip? Huh? Lip? Hers no overlapping with Protea's outer. Maybe they're sharing information or something? I hate these stupid towers. Why are they even made out of that? I can't even destroy them, even at full strength. And then again, there are all those buildings size up for humans around my feet, making it impossible to walk anywhere. Man, I'm glad I didn't station in that cramped-ass space, that one area where I feel bad about Protea. Imagine the Wi-Fi is so bad, my microbits can't even load. Oh, hello, Walsh. Hang on, my streaming. My headphones aren't disconnecting. Pause. Hello, Walshy. How's your stream? Walshirito, Walshirito. My Bluetooth headphones is connecting. It say it's connecting, but it's not connecting. What is this? Junk! There we go. Hello, Raiders. Oh, Mash. We're just chilling. Reading story right now. Let me give you an SO. How's OC3 going for you? I'm currently doing section 14 right now. The do Protea fighting section. I'm just starting the fight right now. We're just reading through it. Those are words like our made with transcript synchronization processing technology, which imbues material with the same hardness as the substance they synchronize with. Apparently, those towers are half as tough as one of Earth's own place, Kaiju Bataru. Kaiju Bataru. Seriously? What about their mass then? How can this tower be freestanding? Why don't they crash the entire city? Since their density came from synchronization, they don't actually weigh more than their appearance implied. So they are light as feathers. They are basically designed to be indestructible since their purpose is to house this world's entire population. In a way, each tower is a duplicate of Earth itself. But even if they are only relics of the past that's over and done now, I think they are still worth protecting. What is it? Nothing. Anyway, what are you doing here? If you come to fight alongside me, forget about it. I can't do that. Trash and crash work by physically compressing matter. You and Protea are gonna be grappling at close range, right? So I wouldn't be able to target only her. Not to mention that your little skill won't work on us now, anyway. Man, my bitrate is sad. I'm seeing my bitrate is on the red right now. Holy bitrate. It takes a while for you to compress your target so we can easily get out of the way or hide one behind one of those towers. That's right, so I'm trusting you to handle this fight alone. That's sad. How exactly are you going to defeat her? Keep hitting her until she lost consciousness or something? You can't defeat either one of us that way, huh? I'm going to rip her arms off and tear out her core. It's the only way to stop her for good. Well, our stupidly kind-hearted masters asked me to just neutralize her, but that wouldn't work. Are you going for any new 7? I got all the SR right now. Right now, I might get a BB to buy. If I can't, well, you know, it is what it is. If I can't get her, I'll just save for Loki. Actually, you can't reason with her. Protea are not naturally aggressive like you or Mel. If we just talk to her. Seriously, have you got nuts? Non-aggressive, gentle, cowardly. Those are all just surface details. You know as well as I do, we are just weapon who looks like people, monster BB made by cutting out parts of herself. It doesn't matter how many human traits we pick up. One wrong press of a button and we go right back to the monster we used to be. I managed to get BB to bite on my first pull. Hey yo, let's go! I'm just working hard. And once we break down like that, we can't go back to the way we were unless someone destroys us. It's like they say, the only cure for idiocy is death. Besides Protea and by extension me, are the most dangerous out of us sisters. Nobody would be surprised if one of us suddenly decided to destroy humanity one day. I don't think that's true. I mean, you and Protea are both AIs. You know, you are able to harm humans. Even if you try, you just end up hurting yourself, right? So that's what you learn, huh? You should pick up a lot in the short time you've been active. As you are now, you're the kind of AIs people like to have around. I like you better than you were before. How you openly flaunt your resentment and get yourself all worked up about who you love and who you hate. Is that so? I guess that's because you're a nasty piece of work. Ouch! Oh my god, that hurt. There, There, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. I love the way you always run your mouth and inevitably say something that pisses people off. Me, I find weaklings hideous to look at, but they are also the only kind of creature I care about. Conversely, I also hate people who are stronger than me. Far as I'm concerned, they may as well not exist. Well, lucky for me, nobody like that actually does exist, but still. All you only care about for creatures you find hideous, and isn't that contradictory? Is that contradictory? I don't see it. The contradiction is what makes it so good. Nobody likes being around boring, perfect goody two-shoes, right? Listen, Lip, don't settle for master who will only love the good part about you. Any master you choose need to love your whole self, flaws and all. They are more fun to tease that way. But people won't like if I have flaws. No, don't say that, Lip. I love you. AIs are supposed to be theoretical beings. We are not allowed to have flaws or... Have you learned nothing from watching BBs? Even AIs mess up sometimes. Even if a perfect AI does exist, they still wouldn't be able to solve everything. Every time we pick someone up, we let another thing go. In fact, it's because we let one thing go that we can pick another things up. We are always going to be missing something. There's just no such thing as a being that is completely perfect all the time. Even if there's one of us who still didn't get that. Hello? Can you hear me? Is Lip next there with you? Looks like Big Blabbermouth just showed up. I must be talking for too long. Bye, Lip. Once I take care of Protea, BB Dubai is next. And hey, I tell you what. Whichever servant contribute the most gets to do what they want with Master. How does that sound? Just the kind of exciting development you expect from me, right? Sisters. Sisterly bond. Okay, we're in. You all good to go? Great. I sent a surveillance drone over to Area F, so feel free to go crazy there. Alright, you're up. Say something to Protea, wouldn't you? I find some way to eat the cake. Eat one of your cake one day. I promise. There you have it. Do you hear her out there? It's no use pretending otherwise. You can tell. I'll tell you're blushing. Protea Alter is moving from the southwest of Area C in the direction of Area F. She will be arriving at Protea's location in the center of Area F in approximately 2 minutes. Okay, everyone, we all need to stay sharp. Normally, a battle between two large creatures would take a long time, but for giant like Protea and Protea Alter, it will be decided in a few blows. This will be the biggest battle of the moon have ever seen. Whoever wins it will be the strongest being on all of Moon Dubai. Kaiju Battle! Ima! Kokori! Arawareru! I like how their poses like. Are you coming at me? Wow, you actually going to come right at me. Bold move for a goody two-shoe like you. I heard all about the little rampage you've been on. So you have been decimating AIs here in old Dubai. Tell me, do you enjoy trampling all over this little toy city? You enjoy watching these insects go running for their lives? That's great, you always want to be a kaiju, right? Now that dream finally come true. All that left is for you to fall to a heroic giant battle for justice. That will wrap this twist up perfectly, no? Huh? Are you seriously trying? Are you seriously calling yourself a hero? Who do you think you are, playing the good girl even though you're an alter? I'm destroying old Dubai, Moon Dubai. For all the humans who strove valiantly to survive on Earth in spite of their weakness, a version of humanity that had to become an AI themselves to survive may as well never existed in the first place. They're worthless, ugly, diminutive, flawed underfoot, filthy, tiny, and pathetic. They're trash. Trash is meant to be taken out. I'm just cleaning up and fulfilling the duty I was given. I'm not like you. I'm nothing like you. All you did was show up after me, accept your inferiority complex, even though it was obviously a bad thing, and spend all your time doing whatever you please. You're not the one going to guide humanity, Chaldea, and Master to where they need to go. I am. I was flawed to begin with, and you were made from me, so you're even more flawed. Oh. Well, it's time for you to go away for good. Wow, you really went there. I guess I gave you too much credit. Too bad. I like that cool streak of yours. But deep down, it's still the same old human lover with dreams of being a heroic princess. What a bummer. But deep down... What? How am I? That's what I'm talking about. If you're gonna put an act, you need to learn to play the part. Leap. Ow! Ah! Oh god, it hurts so bad. Such a lovely scream, as elegant as I expect from a pretty princess. Baiju Batadu. It's over, King Protea. Goodbye. She hit where it's hurt even. That did it. King Protea's spirit origin is completely gone. As I thought the battle was over in an instant, Protea Alter took advantage of the tiny window and won. Esan thought about how she went about it. At the end of the day, they were the ones fighting though. It would be time for objection, scolding, and affinity adjustment later, once the heat of battle has died down. There's more servant signal now. 1, 2, 3. Is that? Recognize that. Those are Percival, Nicotich, and Bartholomew. Spirit origin patterns. They come back now that Protea is defeated. Really? Wait, what? Does that mean Protea did absorb them instead of destroying them? So then they must be free now that Protea is gone, right? Anyway, let's hurry. Right! If that's alright, Jinako and Astolfo will be back too. They aren't. So she absorbed Moon Cancer, but not regular servant. Does that mean she has a way to dispose of them without actually fighting them? What? Protea? Alter? You okay? Oof! The fuck is that thing? Queen Protea has disappeared. I guess she couldn't maintain her spirit origin anymore after her spirit core was destroyed. I know it's academic, but why did Protea did all of that in the first place? Of all the Sakura of Fire, she seems she would be least interested in anything barbaric as a final boss showdown. This sort of thing seems up to your alley, Powder. Ripping off her arms, tilling out her heart was a real Aztec power play. You must love seeing those people bleed while they are alive. Of course I don't. I'll have you know there's zero Joshi toenail in me right now. Right, is that the best you got? Oh my god, you got lucky this come. Hold up, this is a Moon Dubai office area? If those tower and dip gonna say bye, yeah, it's looked that way. We definitely made out that weird space we're in, but why is Protea dressed all black now? Where's Master? I don't see her anywhere. You okay? Never mind that. Where you all come from? I knew it. You can breathe easy now, Lip. The Prince Protea's that disappeared while screaming pathetically wasn't Protea, it was an imposter. Okay, does that mean this imposter really must have killed the real Protea? But at least the real one didn't know. Wait, what's happening? No, oh god, it's Arash! The fuck! Protea, run! It's Arash Kikau! She's coming! It's no way seeing this. Are all the buildings in the way of stopping something stupid, little people? Damn it, that thing is bad news. One hit from that thing will kill me instantly. Not even this tower will block it. Did I dodge it? I can dodge it, right? Even if I'm the only one deep out of the way, at least I'll... Ah, I knew I shouldn't have wasted so much time talking. Damn it, now I've got no other choice. Oof. She caught it right. She caught it right. Please, please. You can't die this early. Holy landmass. She got her arm. Fuck. She got her arm. She's protecting the towers. 8 of the tower from Area F had collapsed. The attack seems to be carrying from Area I. We bring up the drone feed right now. There, I pick up the servant above the Marriott Hotel. That's... Stupid tsundere queen! Oh, but the sprite though, the art is so good. And is there a screenshot button? There's none. Window. There. Just had to sneak your nose in, huh, Protea? If not for you, I would have demolished all those accursed towers with that strike. Still, I have to commend you. You were the first one. You are the first one ever to take my Astro Sword epitaph head on. Not that it makes any difference, since the next attack will demolish everything from here to old Dubai. Hear me, citizen of Moon Dubai. I am Anki Erishkigal. I am a beast, an evil of humanity. Though I've been called here from another universe, my duty remains the same. You foolish new human has lost yourself to the allure of immortality. Now, in the name of the underworld, I will wipe all of you out and restore the natural order. Alright, gotta go back now. Thank you for the raid, Flowsy. Have a good night. I have no pools for Arash. I wasted all my pool on Arash, right? I have nothing for BB. Attention, BB Dubai! Humanity Preservation Tower E14 to E21 has ceased functioning. 2% of the tower internal data has been lost. Cost of repair is prohibited, making the operation impossible. Station distortion are interfering in the communication, primarily with Adrian, even though they are also affecting E, H, and F. This interference making it impossible to inform the citizen of the detail of the tower's destruction. Based solely on the available visual data, panic appeared to be spreading across all of Moon Dubai. Shall we dismantle disseminate an emotion suppression to calm them? No need for that. This kind of incitement encouraged them to take the election that much more seriously. More importantly, give me the details about the situation in Area I. We believe the hostile servant has appeared there, belongs to the Beast class. After her initial attack, she announced her intention to eradicate the entire population of Moon Dubai. Area I Moon Cancer Edison Alter has also suffered an attack from this beast. Ah, I see. He kept her around in hope of using her to his advantage, only for her to strike when his guard was down. I swear, even by the standard of all humanity, that servant is an idiot. Don't worry about rescuing Edison, he dug his own grave. Just tell me more about this beast. Oh dear! That beast has a means of destroying the tower and is currently preparing a second strike. This giant servant absorbed the brunt of her first strike, so approximately 6% of its power reached the tower. However, another similar attack would render Area C, F, and I completely irreparable. Moon Dubai alone does not have the enough resources to defeat the beast. We therefore recommend purging Area I before she can launch another attack. This is perfect! Her being able to destroy the tower is more than I could ever hope for. I always thought preserving the data of all humanity was a waste of resources. Who needs so many humans anyway? Destroying Moon Dubai would mean eradicating humanity as well, which means we have a new candidate and accompanying a proposal for humanity extinction. Transfer all of Area I approval rating to the beast. I say our election is a foregone conclusion now. I mean, a beast and a moon cancer? What proposal could possibly top that? With this even BB. The damage to Area F is so bad we can't even measure it. She outputted approximately 7,000 Mac times the magical energy she was supposed to. Our fellow soldier is outraged too. They say there's nothing in our company motto saying about destroying the tower, and that doing so is beyond cruel. Believe me, I'm right there with them. Those towers are humanity's last bastion, proof that we overcome death. There are means of conversing with the dead ones. More time, no, as many times as we like. Our future is in the hand of ours is a future in which we can talk with people from any era at any time. All that time is equally precious now. How could you destroy the invaluable eternal space Anki Erishkigo? This isn't what we discussed. You were only supposed to take out Pink Protea, deal with the competition from our neighbor in Area H. Never ordered you to hack the humanity prize jewel. Ouch! Not what we discussed? Funny, I don't remember discussing anything with you. You people has defiled death. You twisted the meaning of preservation to suit your own selfish end. Now I'm here to correct your mistake. My slogan is eradicating immortality. I'll be preserving humanity by forever killing all of you before you becoming immortal. Oof! Everyone, no! Curse you, beast! To think you and humanity still can't coexist, even in the future. This experiment is a failure. Cut them power, man. Sever the cable if you have to. Once this dimensional gate is closed, even the beast won't. It's no use, Mr. President. The spell cable has been spiritualized. We can't physically cut her off from the underground fusion reactor anymore. All the output is going straight to her. The cable has been spiritualized, so she's been using all this power wirelessly? Damn it, this is that purple-suited fool brand delusion made real. We have to stop it, whatever the cost. Otherwise, we go down in history as irredeemably corrupt the company responsible for destroying Moon Dubai. Never mind that, sir. At this current output, we will be wiped out before that happens. The space is distorting space itself, with her at the center of this discussion. Our entire army is falling to the beast. along with everything in the immaculate area. It's clearly a black hole. We must retreat, Mr. President. Despite how things turn out, we still find salvation in your ideal. Moon Dubai may have been an ideal city, but it wasn't the city we hoped for. We made a mistake somewhere, a big one. Somehow we all lost the sight of that fact. Even if you don't win the election, sir, as long as you live on Moon Dubai, we are confident you'll figure out what that mistake was and solve it with a hearty laugh, just like you always do. I appreciate your incredible faith in me, but I'm afraid there's no hope for me either. Farewell, Moon Dubai. Farewell, my glorious Albatron company. Farewell, farewell, my too short-lived delusion. Bye-bye. Tesla. Edison. Such a short-lived man. Man, love my stream when they go pixelated. How many pixels can Ash stream contain? More than one. Yeah! "30 minutes after anti-FGO declaration, Area CO Dubai." At the same time, Caldea lounging, her vision beast hunt, strategy room. Hi, Chakri. What? I must be seeing things. Okay, now that everyone's here, let's get started. Obviously, things are looking quite dire right now. I'm sure you all got things to say, but let's leave the celebrating the reunion right until after the beast is defeated. Hey Chakra, what are you doing here? I was worried about my restaurant, so even though I'm scared, I came anyway. I'm the only one here so far though. Parts of old Dubai has been destroyed. Some buildings, like this one, are intact though. I'm so glad. Now that I know my restaurant is safe, I'm going to get back to work. You don't mind, do you? Oh yeah, just having you make teas for us like this mix is doing wonders to take the ash off. You're a big help. Thank you for being here. Oh god. Oh good. I promise I won't interrupt your meeting. I'll keep quiet. Okay, let's start by going over how we got to this point. After King Proteus began a destructive rampage, Caldea's recruited Protea Alter to stop her. Protea Alter was victorious in the battle, causing Protea to vanish. When she did, Percival, Nikitic, Bartholomew, all whom we thought were defeated, reappeared. However, before anyone has a chance to celebrate, an enormous sword flew from Area I, destroying both that area and Area F. The sword toppled a number of supposedly indestructible tower and would have continued its path of carnage all the way to Area C where we are. Had Protea Alter not stopped that wind and blocked it, we have lost contact with her. We still getting a faint reading from her. It appears to be no more than a final flicker before she's snuffed out for good. It's taken everything Protea Alter has just to maintain a spirit origin. She won't be able to help us. There's no way we can treat her? We did everything we could for her before we left Area F to come back here. Unfortunately, I can't say whether it did anything to help. The wound is truly massive in addition to being fatal. I doubt even a master healer from the Age of God could treat her right now. Maybe if we at least have Shufu here. It wouldn't work. Shufu is an injured right now, not a healing specialist. All we can hope is that Protean Alter somehow pushed through this. This is the entity who defeated Protean Alter. Enki Ereshkigal, an evading beast from a whole nother universe. XX Alter should know more about her than we do. Take it away. Alright, I'm XX Alter. I'm currently reeling from suddenly being put on the spot like this. Seriously, lady? Anyway, I never been to Sapphire Galaxy Underworld, and I did hear some rumors during my time at Dark Rounds. I think they say Enki Ereshkigal is a divine spirit from the Sevenverse legends. Back when the universe was in red, in a sector where life cycle has stabilized, a religion formed around what we call the origin goddess. One is Ashtar, the goddess of revenge, the other Ereshkigal, the goddess of underworld. Enki came from the our words for heaven and earth key. As her name suggests, Enki Ereshkigal is a deification of not a single concept, but an entire world. So she's what we call incarnation of nature then. So what world is she deification of? Basically a black hole. You mean the thing the president always use? That's right. That's only a facsimile of the real thing. You know how two things kind of paracetamol can make the same effect, but the generic one is much cheaper to use and buy. Make and buy. Her black hole or similar like that. In a way, it's even more impressive feat of engineering than using a real black hole. The next part is the kind of opening crawl commonly seen in beginning of stories about interstellar warfare. Oh my god! A long time ago, in the origin universe, there was once a celestial body designated as the destination of soul, born from the gravitational fluctuation of multiple stars. It was a multi-layered black hole, called a nestor, drawing in and preserving all surrounding information souls. It became feared as the cosmic abyss, the underworld, yet roughly 20 billion years later. In the Sevenverse, the Sapphire Galaxy, born from the Red Origin universe, humankind has transcended death itself. After all humans are now servants, meaning they would simply respawn in the mortal realm upon death. Oh, come on. Oh, come to think of it, that's how it works in Moon Dubai too, isn't it? No wonder the goddess of Underworld is so pissed off. Hello, Ify. Ify. If the world don't have death, she's gonna be pissed. I only just realized that Chakram, the life of sweet tea, must have been responsible for the revelation. Ahem. Thus, the Sapphire Galaxy universe escaped death. But one world was suffering for it, the underworld, which welcomed and preserved the soul of those whose body has perished. Though countless deaths at once arrived at its gate, traffic dropped to zero with the dawn of the Sapphire Galaxy. Enraged by this, the goddess of the underworld launched an attack on humankind. My sister came in. That surprised me. And that was the story of the goddess of the underworld. I hope you find it useful. I see, so this black hole could be the underworld itself. I'm just gonna like layer it on like this. Hey, your big Star Wars credits. I know, right? It's so hilarious. Only in FGO they have this stupid thing. The soul data for any dead person buried in that hole is erased again, thereby preventing them from being dug up again. From our perspective, that kind of thing would surely qualify as death. When the data is erased, is there no another way of saying there's no way to escape from the black hole? That's right, in this universe, data and information, but whether we call it, can never be lost. But being trapped in the black hole is an exception to that rule. Any data that can't be removed from the black hole is effectively lost. Or to put it another way, data that can be recovered is effectively never lost and will never run out. That means that as the information society grows and advances, there will be no more death since they can always be revived as AIs. That's probably the goddess of the underworld has such problem with. So that why when she attacked earlier, yeah, it was a clear act of hostility against 3rd gen, or rather new humanity itself. All the Moon Cancer we see so far proposed theories as to how humanity died out in the past. Anki Ereshkigal thinking, however, is firmly rooted in the present. She's denying Mundubai and the new humanity's very right to live. I refuse to accept this immortality situation. I refuse to let life continue in a perpetuity. You want to know my objective? There it is. I don't want to kill humans, I just want them to die. Well, Master Chaldea, are you ready with your repudiation of everything I'm doing? You think I'm more evil than the city of Mundubai? Thanks for the exposition, dumb Exalter. In proper human history, Ereshkigal was the Queen of Kur, the overseer of the underworld. But Anki Ereshkigal is the deified incarnation of the underworld itself. Virtually identical as they are, the two entities must have fused together, giving us her current beast form. As for the question of why a primal goddess from the Seven Worlds appeared in Mundubai to begin with, pure accident seems to be the answer. Is everything an accident, bruh? If there is some kind of cause, it probably has to do with Ereshkigal coming to Mundubai. When you first come to Mundubai in 3019, you thought you were actually in regular Dubai in 2030. Anki Ereshkigal probably sensed the instinctive revulsion Ereshkigal must have felt upon arriving here through the gate leading to the two god fusing. Through the gate, you mean a summoning circle? I didn't see anything like that here. I'm talking about the particular acceleration that looks like the Ferris wheel. It's basically a giant spaceship device. The futuristic city was meant to be used for space R&D to accomplish its goal. It needed to escape Earth's gravitational field. To do that, it would have to travel a minimum 11 km per second. The more mass something has, the more energy it is necessary to increase its velocity. Imagine a space shuttle. Even as big as they are, with so much money poured into them, they can only launch a handful of humans into space. At best, they might even allow human people to escape Earth tens, maybe hundreds of times. On a spaceship capable of carrying the entire human race, even the sum total of Earth resources wouldn't be enough. So the program director either had to figure out a way for people to leave Earth that doesn't depend on speed. That Ferris wheel looking thing is the result. And it might be out of commission now, but the fact is that it still exists. It's a sign that people once tried to escape Earth through a wormhole. That's both incredible and useless. How do you find that out, baby? I didn't spend all the time investigating the desert for nothing. I know pretty much everything about Mundubai structure now. I can tell you for sure that Ferris wheel gate lead to Ereshkigal becoming Anki Ereshkigal. Like I said before, a being like her can only exist in Mundubai. I hope you can accept that. As for you, Ereshkigal, you can never go back to your original world. Your only choice is whether you keep living here or vanish. Which means the keyhole, so to speak, she used to come from Chaldea just wouldn't fit her current spirit origin anymore. Let's go for whatever it was that changed her into a beast, too. So there's no returning to that thing original universe as well. As you are now, Ereshkigal, you are a new divine spirit that was born in this world and can only exist in this world. Okay, so that's covered how we got here. Let's talk about where to go next. According to unparalleled analysis, the beast possesses two weapons. The first is her ability to control space. It's why all the space around her has been powerfully warped. The increased spatial density also create a lag in space passage of time. Up close to her, 1 second for us is equivalent to 3 hours for her. That's not a good thing, mind you. It means that every second we spend here, the beast has 3 hours to spend as much as she likes. This is just absurd. Time dilation is pretty common near black hole. I'll take it. That also means there's a spatial collapse to deal with too. There is. I see you know your gravitational weapon. The sheer mass of Anki Ereshkigal's spirit origin causes the space around it to collapse upon itself. You know how the lion and lion pit work? Pretty much like that, but with space. Imagine you're playing a video game where you can move at lightning speed, enabling you to dodge any kind of attack. However, you can only move within the confines of the TV showing the game. If that TV gets destroyed, the game is over. It's a lot like that, since space itself is caught up with it's the distortion. It doesn't matter how quickly anything within the space can move. So if we get close to her, time slows down, which means she'll be able to catch up with us no matter how fast we are. Okay, I got it. There's a heck of a weapon on its own. Where's the other one? The sword that destroyed the Tower humankind believed to be completely indestructible. The blade is 820 meters long, add to the hilt, and it's about 1,000 meters. That sword is one of a kind, a true super weapon that completely ignored the law of conservation of energy. Sorry. Now take a look at this image. A drone returning from area I captured. Holy sword! Is that gonna fire at us next? Fortunately, this sword doesn't have the same mass as the first one yet. That's why Anki Ereshkigal hasn't moved from the Marriott Hotel. She's still in the middle of forming this sword. According to my analysis, we have 30 minutes until she completed. That is our time limit. That's how long we have to figure out a way to penetrate Anki Ereshkigal's gravitational field. And get close enough to her beast form to destroy it while staying clear of that enormous sword. Unfortunately, we had precisely 0% chance of completing this mission. It's hopeless. As things stand now, it means the means to save Moon Dubai simply doesn't exist. Oh yes, they do! Who is this? The reason the beast is able to wield such authority is because her link to her original universe. So if we close the gate connecting Ereshkigal and the beast, we should be able to radically reduce her power. That voice! She can't hear you too nice. Mwahaha! Thank you for the welcome drink, my good man. Indeed, I am the one responsible for the beast's complete awakening, the indomitable genius known as Thomas Albert Edison Elder. Now allow me to present you with some brand new information for your campaign against the beast. I might go grab some water. Me right now. Ah. Let's begin with a flashback. A few days ago, I was shocked up in a black hole with my comrade. I'm being sucked up into the air, but I'm not giving up, in or out. Instead, I'm gonna take my devastating intellect and use it to punch this strange phenomenon dead on. Stop struggling. It's time for your divine punishment. Abandon all hope and become foil for my astral sword. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, ah! Ah, something slammed me. Back down into the ground with all the force of a rocket. It got shot down and he's still alive? Ah! Good, you're awake. Stand up, Thomas. You don't have time to sit around. General Ben, that was that experimental space-time piercing warhead we were developing. They were. Right, that's right. They were just laying around unused after you switched over to this dimensional gamepad. They developed this. And that's why I can only make 6 of them. And I plan on using the remaining 4 right here. What are you saying? Get out, Thomas. Leave the battlefield and resign from election. Join the Master Chaldea. Put your incredible knowledge to good use. You brought the beast into this. And it's your responsibility. As the head of military, I'm relieving you of your duty. Don't be ridiculous. You want me to be a washed-up loser of a company president? Are you mad at me for trusting the beast, Ben? No, I will give you all the decisions you make, and even the bad one. Thomas. The fact is, we need something stronger than King Protea if you are gonna defeat her after she begins surge in the pole. And it's just bad luck that our weapon choice turned out to be an uncontrollable monster, Thomas. It's not your fault at all. Totally not your fault at all. The demon devoured every cent of my company's capital. She's the living embodiment of the phrase, money is power. Excuse me, I didn't devour anything. Thank you very much. I'll draw the beast's attention. Farewell, Thomas Alva Edison. I have faith that you, one of the greatest inventors in all human history, will restore light to Mumbai. General Ben, no! Mahaha. Well, on straightforward note, the beast alliance were of my own original contribution. Though it would come at a great sacrifice, I am still a man living up the expectation that Brunei allowed me to escape. Now it's time for well, your practice, terrific. Sorry you had to see me like that. My Alvatron company is gone. The beast had destroyed all but my few faithful employees. I'm afraid I'm not long for this world. Soon I will disappear too. But there's something I must do first. I'll be letting anyone down, the others down, if I allow things to end with me as a loser lion. Please, let me assist you with your campaign of taking the beast down. And then now your company is gone, you can barely stand, let alone fight. I know we can use all the help we can get, but if that's not actually gonna be useful, my animal instincts tell me this guy has a terrible new leaf. I figure, I sense that. Also senses, I'll betray you the first chance I get. Energy class day. Yeah, since you already gave us a tip about closing the gate, can you just leave? Don't be ridiculous. If I were to leave now, what would come with me? Wait, what? What will become my plan of to gradually integrate myself into your team, buying off Chaldea stock and use the enormous profit generated as its only shareholder to review my company? But you heard him, Master. He's not even trying to hide his ambition. What do you think? You can never have too many allies. Haha, no wonder you're the last master of humanity. To think you already accepted me as an ally. Incredible. Fine. We don't even have much time to waste, so I guess we can relax just a bit around her for now. Alright then, let's mix the new modes of our new recruit. Instead the beast can make full use of her authority thanks to the dimensional gate connecting her to her original world. Besides, if we close that gate, she should be significantly weaker. Did I have that right? Yes, she won't return to her original class, but her ability to control the space around her should dramatically diminish. Dramatically, huh? Well then, my noble phantasm might be able to neutralize that power. I noticed the space around her is most profoundly warped at her feet. If I create another black hole rotating in the opposite direction, it should cancel out the space-time distortion and reduce the space-time dilation. So, how are we gonna go about closing the gate? Is the power cable for us to cut or something? Not anymore. The cable we are using was spiritualized. Now it's pouring all its power directly into gate. But there is another effective method we can use. Cut the power entirely. That's right, we're gonna have to destroy my entire power plant. Area I underground fusion reactor. A bold plan, it seemed viable. But what about that environment within the rest of the dorm? There's not much use in shutting down a gate if doing so kills Master. No need to worry about that. The fusion reactor currently supplies about 30% of Munubai's total power. If it is destroyed, the grid will switch over to auxiliary power. The output will drop, but the dome will still be able to maintain its environment. We just have to be more careful going forward. Regardless, Munubai is finished if we can't take the beast down. Once the reactor has taken care of everything, we can take our time going back online. Good point, shutting down the fusion reactor still leaves things at a acceptable level. By my health management standard. Alright, that just leaves the matter of the sword. Epitaph. I believe she calls it. What are we gonna do about that? Maybe the sword disappears once the gate closes. Sadly, it's not that simple. Now it's taken a form, we won't be able to stop her from launching a second attack. The moment you shut the gate down, she almost realized what we're up to and launched Epitaph. Right then and there. What's more, since Anki Ershigel is technically your servant, she should know your general location as well. So the moment you take any action, she should construe as hostile. There is a very high chance she will launch Epitaph immediately too. The Gatsby. Then you will need to be very careful about leaving this place. You need to make your move until absolutely everything else is at place. I'll put you in my stead. I put you in my steed. That sword can only fly in a straight line, right? Then I'll show you my second mid-air dodge. Dodging a 1,000-meter projectile? That's just not realistic. The shockwave from its passage alone would liquefy them. If that sword was maybe half that size, then they could probably avoid the shockwave, but... Why is it lit? Oh no, it's nothing. I was just thinking, even if Nikitich and Master manage to dodge Epitaph, what would it do then? The beast is going to fire the moment Master does anything she doesn't like, right? And anything she does will obviously begin here. So wouldn't Epitaph will strike here the moment she leaves? Good point, just dodging Epitaph won't be enough. We need to figure out what to do afterward too. Once one Master move out, we should follow suit and leave Mudubai immediately. No need. Marsh and I will defend against the attack. I refuse to let this city suffer any more damage. Having said that, the most I can do is deflecting the sword. I need your help to do that much, Marsh. Yes, of course. I only you trust me with this, Sir Percival. I see. What a lovely exchange. Only the dimensional gate will weaken the beast, giving us a way to deal with its overwhelming spatial distortion advantage. We can also use the dragon mobility to evade Epitaph, as well as the Knights of Round Table power to deflect it. This has done wonder for our chance of victory. I'll go so far to say we have a clear path to victory now. However, we still haven't found a solution to our biggest problem. So far we're discussing how to get close to the beast, but we haven't begun addressing how we managed to defeat her. Since we're pirating speed, the only person who can get to her fast enough is Nikitich and Master, riding Nikitich Dragon. That means there are only two who can actually engage with her. Use the unique 7 Grand Servant to even stand a chance against Beast. One Master, one Servant alone could never be enough to defeat her. One Master and one Servant, eh? Are you saying that with full knowledge of the implication? What are you talking about? I'm sorry. Forget I said that. Fucky! I was the one shooting to see things uncharitably. Anyway, you're right. One Master and one Servant alone can't defeat the beast. But in this case, they don't have to. You can defeat Enki Ereshkigal without having to tie her, because you're not just any master. You're her master. If you can touch her directly and use your command spell, that's it. It'll all be over. There's another master you once long ago who used that method with their contractor servant to issue an edict with 3 command spells at once. Not the kind you can do any day, but an effective last resort. I cast a spell on you so you can do it yourself. Using this method, even Chaldea common spell should be enough to inflict a fatal wound. A wound on her pride. They be like painting Arash as the villain right now. She just brainwashed, guys. Please treat her well. My Irish baby would never be this bad. Onki Ereshkigal. Kokoni Genzan. It's chugging. Holy bitrate. Can I change my... should I even change it? I'm thinking of switching my Wi-Fi to the 5G one. I'm on the 4G right now. Switching midstream is never a good idea though. If the stream trash, I'll be here. Wait. Holy bit right. There we go. Refresh your screen, guys. "58 minutes after Ereshkigal declaration, Area CEO Dubai. 2 minutes before the beast hunt begin. This is Thomas Edison taking over command from BB Cosmo. Let's go through over the operation one last time. BB and Hakuno left for Area 1 12 minutes ago. We received words they arrived at the underground fusion reactor. As planned, they will begin an emergency shutdown of the reactor in 2 minutes. At the same time, Nikitich and the Dragon will begin flying towards Area I at 250 km per hour. They will have mastered them. The beast will launch her weapon, Astral Sword Epitaph, in response. Nikitich will then perform whatever area maneuver may be necessary to evade it. XX Outer has gone ahead. She's in position by now. The beast will only track her master movement, so she's likely not notice a single servant using independent action. SS Alter will use her unique flight unit to approach the beast via a different route. She then deploy her gravitational weapon while remaining out of range of the beast's spatial control and use it to neutralize the spatial distortion in the area. Finally, Marsh and Percival will stand by in Old Dubai at that predictive impact point and do their best to nullify the shockwave. That's the long and short of the operation. Any question? No? Good? We don't have time anyway. I'm counting on you, Nikitich. Don't worry, you can count on me and my speed. I'll make sure you get to Ereshkigal no matter what. Leave it to me. Alright everyone, in their position. The operation will commence in 40, 30, 20, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before we begin the operation, there's something I want to say to our servant, and especially you as their master. For this operation, we'll be splitting into 3 teams: Master Transport, Offensive Support, and Base Defense. What you need to understand is that each of your team is at bad risk of vanishing. I run on my own analysis, at least half of you will survive this operation. Any Chaldean servant that suffer fatal damage to their spirit origin will return to Chaldea when they disappear. But for Marsh and Master, vanishing means death, plain and simple. So I ask all servants bear this in mind. Marsh and Master's survival are our top priority. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, reaction shutdown confirmed. Begin the operation. Let's go. Hang in there, Master. We all going all out. My finger gripped the rein tightly. My whole body screamed in silent agony as we take to the skies with a new urgency. In a mere 10 seconds, we soared 400 meters up into the air, reaching speed of 200 km per hour. The rushing air sting at my skin, tugging tears from the corner of my eyes. My steed held his head high, panting with effort. Even so, perilously glancing, he continued to flap his wings, gaining ever more speed as he gathered his strength. Keep your head down, ignore the cold, breathe steadily, don't open your eyes, just leave everything to me. Without turning, I called to my master, seated behind me. Normally, I would have her hold my waist, but this time, I fitted my steed with a saddle, and am having her hold onto him instead. I'm busy pumping magical energy throughout my entire body, preparing for the upcoming impact. If Master tried to hold onto me right now, not only her hands would burn off, she wouldn't survive the burst of wind coming in a few seconds. My steed is roaring. He's telling me an enemy is drawing near. Normally that roar would be sound bold and daring, but right now it sounds more like a cry of fear. What? For a moment my heart stopped. Ooh, look at this. This is nothing like the shockwave breaking the sound barrier we usually create. I don't have a second to waste. Even my steed won't be able to react in time. This is a wall, and evading a giant storm wall that simply cannot be evaded. What do? I take it on, head on with a magical energy barrier, of course. Bibi was right. I could definitely end up dying here. My breath frost over. My field of view constrict into a single point. I don't mind if I die here. I'm a Bogetir. One of the fabled warrior written in the Leave me. Find me. I'm a Nikitish, the young dragon slayer who once served the great sun prince himself. I have no reason to fear that. What a trivial thing it would be. to die and continue soaring on always. But... can I protect Master like this? Sorry, it was too big to dodge. Won't cut it. If I can't dodge it, then I just have to focus on what I can do. Forget about my life, or my steed. All that matters is that my master survived. I'm sorry for dragging you into my recklessness, my steed, but I pour all my magical energy I'm gathering into my steed's head. Its wings fold back toward Master in a protective embrace. If we're up against a flag giant sword, then we just had to become a giant sling arrow. As the Bogatyr stared down death, she smiled, daring yet grateful. Even though the tunnel vision so common to extreme circumstances, there's no mistaking it. The sword that seems to blow out the horizon in its entirety is growing smaller. This time, the dragon roar was not one of the fear, but of joy. It let out another triumphant cry, knowing it could be the last, and picked up even more speed. Yes, I can do this! Even while the windy vortex sliced into their skin, the Bogatyr and her steed broke through the first wall. Let's go, Liquidage! There they are. This is good, Bartholomew. Please stop the ship here. I sent a signal to the helmsman on the deck. We're in Wundubai Eastern Desert. This special view can only be enjoyed from a sand ship. From here, I can see the entire eastern side of the city. This is also where I can see the massive sword floating above. This isn't going to work. Nikitish Dragon just isn't capable of dodging FDAF. Even if he managed to avoid the direct contact with the blade itself, just passing near it will be tantamount to suicide. We're talking about a 1,000-meter long hunk of metal flying towards them at the speed of sound, right? The shockwave alone would be enormous. Even if they manage to avoid that, the eddies left behind will still send them flying. If that happened, there will be nothing left for Dragon, Nikitish, or Master but bloody smear on the ground. I know that. We may not stop the epitaph completely, but we can make it smaller. If we can compress it to a third of its size and half of its mass, we can reduce the air resistance enough for them to pass by safely. You were the first one to realize that on the during our rundown earlier, Lip. You also say you can make the first wall if they need to surmount the table. I see, as long as you can see the entirety of something, you can use your skill to compress it. But I thought Master also said you can't use that skill on Moonbai. Something about how your entire spirit origin will fall apart if you try to use it in the standard space. That's right, and the epitaph is even larger than King Protea. If you try to use Crash on it, the load on your spirit origin will be so great you compress yourself instead. It will be a fiendish difficulty. Just like with Protea, it will kill you if you try, but there's one major difference between now and then. This time, if you succeed, you'll be able to really save someone, so I'm leaving the final decision to you. While we facing Protea, there was nothing I could do to help. No way for me to save anyone. I was helpless. Trying to compress her would only be destroying me. But not this time. This time I can really help. Whoa! I look out on the city from the spot aboard of the ship. My trash and crash require me to fit the entire target in my field of view in order to function properly. When we facing Protea, I was able to meet that condition thanks to her distance and slow movement. But this time, my target is a sword moving at an incredible speed, too fast. I need to look from far away. So far, even Master can't see me. Even from here, I can tell that sword has greater information density than Zera. The moment I try to compress it, the full force of the recoil will hit my arms. It will probably take me 3 seconds to compress it, but my body will even last 1. Man, if this was a cyberspace, there wouldn't be any recoil. It would just be a matter of can I or can I not. For a moment, I considered checking out and trying to compress now while staying still, but BB warned me that would be a bad idea. As long as the sword is near a beast, she can keep pouring more energy into it. If you see it too soon, she will just fight you off. So if you're gonna use TNC, wait until the beast has launched it. And make sure you succeed before it contacts Nikitich and Master. Ugh, she's making it sound so easy. Why doesn't she just do it herself then? Complaining about BB helped me calm my nerve. Maybe it was normal for the other passionate. I smiled brightly at the thought. In the end, I didn't manage to become the passionate they all knew. And yet, it seems this body of mine somehow knew what my future would be. We're about to start the countdown, Lip. Are you sure about this? Yes, please don't come near the deck while I do this, Bartholomew. But I attempt to compress the data quantity that would exceed my processing capability. The excess load will be discharged as magical energy. In other words, the ship deck is about to become a massive maze of swirling electric storm. And I couldn't bear to hurt a hero that always put so much consideration of me, even if he never put it into words. The countdown reaches 0. 1. I focused the entire sword to begin my skill. 2/10 of a second later, my arm began to crack. Nerve, bones, flesh, all begins to burst within my spirit organ, my body. For most, pain like this would result only in slight bruising, nothing too terrible. But my nerves are dozens of times more sensitive than most people, making any pain unbearable. Pain shredded my entire nerve. It feels like my brain is short-circuiting. It hurts. It hurts so much. So much. Please, make it stop. Let me just disappear. Damn you, BB. I should have known you were lying when you said this would be tantamount to suicide. This isn't tantamount to suicide. It is suicide. Pure and simple. I just wish I could have let my hand drop and forget all about this. But if you succeed, you'll be able to really save someone. Who? I still either asked her. This is my chance to repay her for everything. For stopping me from killing myself. For not comparing me to the friend she lost. That's right, I'm doing this for my master. Right. Up until now, in my initialization state, I've been an effective, egoless, perfect AI. And a perfect AI would never do something like this. Wow, this is amazing. I'm not afraid. I'm not really afraid. My surprise overwhelmed my pain. My ego has made myself more capable. I have an ego now. Contradictions like this are unique to humans. AI shouldn't be able to experience it. I used to think that ego was completely unnecessary. Now I'm grateful to have one. I'm not the old Lip, but I'm still going to save you, Master. She did it! Let's go! My metal hands shatter like so much glass. As my consciousness fades, I think to myself, the old passionate called Master by name, didn't she? But it's a little embarrassing. It might have been truly a wonderful time while it lasts. 15 minutes before the beast hunt begins. You wanna know Epitaph? It predicts the trajectory. I stopped Baby just as she was leaving for Area I to ask her something. I know now that the beast's giant weapon, which she calls Astro Sword Epitaph, will fly from Area I to C. The question is what trajectory it will take, assuming it lands in Old Dubai. What will its passage do to the towers in Area F where the AI souls are being stored? There's no way they will survive intact, so if several towers are destroyed before the sword strikes Old Dubai. Those directly in the sword flight path are numbers 12 and 6. I calculate the negative route to minimize the damage as best as we can. This is the optimum approach. I expect that her dragon and Epitaph path to intersect here, in the middle of Area F. From there, the Epitaph will run to Tower 12, followed by Tower 6, and finally impact the ground in Old Dubai. BB numbers won't be wrong, but that makes my next course of action clear. Why we want to tell much? Everything. Tell her not to worry about me. Tell her I trust her completely. Okay, then I recalculate epitaph expected collision energy on the assumption that B lips comparison succeed. There, assuming your noble phantasm and spirit origin both function at a full capacity and max durability, try to divert its trajectory to the rear left and then elevate the 10-degree angle. This way, the tower won't suffer any damage. Also let Edison Alter know that the epitaph predicted impact point has shifted by 200 meters. Tell her thank you. It may not be worth pointing out at this stage, but she's truly wise, is wise, considerate, and impartial. Let me just confirm one thing. Are you making this decision in your capability as a knight? Of course, any knight would be gladly serve as a shield for the innocent, but that's not what I'm doing here. There she goes, still one of us. I don't want her to be the only one carrying a heavy burden. I'm not going to wish you luck, but when I already know you will succeed. Farewell, Percival. On behalf of AIs everywhere, I thank you for being a good friend. The news that the beast has destroyed some of Area F towers spread across the entirety of Mundbai in a matter of seconds. Some AI cut access to all the sources outside information out of fear. Some turns to BB Dubai for a solution. Some rush to preserve as much as their current self as they possibly can. In the end, the citizen action all traced to one single pattern, standing wide-eyed and helplessly as they turned to stare in the direction of Area F. Not one of them understood this act to be identical to the ancient custom of praying to the heaven. The beast launched her sword. In that instant, the AI housed in Tower 12 and 6 understood their fate. They did not understand death, not really. They never actually seen it before. So they didn't realize simultaneously they were asking. They were afraid, sad, and desperate for help. They simply watched the approaching end as though they themselves were the unthinking storage devices about to be destroyed. Percival! No! Percival! In a flash, a burst of white light deflected the sword and disappeared. The citizens could only grasp, struck by the sheer magnitude of what just transpired. Little did they understand, they just witnessed a miracle created at the hand of a single knight. There, Epitaph has launched. I set my flight unit thruster to full and take off. My target is of course the beast. Since I was laying low at the edge of Area E, I should have a clear line of approach. Yeah! I heard Nikitish letting loose with a warrior roar from all the way over here. It sounds like a cry of true exultation. I'm a little jealous. I doubt I could make the noise like that even if I win a space lottery. But I do know how she feels. Those raging air currents should have torn them to shreds. Nikitish and her dragon used a drill form to bore right through them. It's like beating one of those crazy hard-unfair video games on your first try. And that's not all. They get even more points for keeping Masters perfectly safe within the dragon's wing. Oh wait, that's not right. Master looks like she really wants to throw up but is struggling mightily to hold it down. Now that's guts. I have to make sure I not let them outdo me. Enemy sighted. 1200 clicks to target beast. We're dealing with the beast, so this is the perfect time to focus on raw power and ignore galactic safety regulation. Not that I ever pay attention to them being a villain at all, but this time I don't have to justify myself. Damn, seriously? It's hard to believe, but both the enemy's scanning range and firing range appear to be far more superior than mine. Quantum armor damage approximately 80-60%. It's a good thing the gate was shut down and the beast isn't at full capacity. If she does Aspin, I'd be dead. The left side of my head, my whole body really is gone. So are my beam scythe and my drone sub-weapons. Ow. If that's good news, is that the pain also disappears with my spirit origin. Ow, ow, ow. But what do I do now? I can't fight with no weapon. 1,000 clicks could go. Up ahead is a beast domain. In that time dilation, how? Hell, 1 second lasts 3 hours. My job here is to use my noble phantasm to neutralize it. Can I do that? I can. And that's because outer reactor seal broken. As the ancient king crowned with the fiery galaxy. Die, cross. Great attack. Genesis flash. Distorted into chaos. The will of the divine decree the earth and the nebula. X cross. Ha! Do you see that? It's a good thing I packed twin sight. Oh my god, she's bleeding. Lift your head, master. We're here. Don't stop now. Keep going. I know, I can do it. Damn, access outer. Damn, she didn't make it. I'm okay though. I can still fight. That's what makes meant to be a book dear. I'll be with you right until the end. Isn't that right, my steed? The steed is disagreeing. So you made it past every doubt while you're protecting... Or protecting the new human city more dearly than your own lives. Very well, if you're so committed, then I will give no quarters. Even if I physically charge back into the goddess from this universe, I remain Anki Erikiko, the underworld incarnate. I'm a singularity in which all souls are laid to rest. I am the inviolable domains where all memories are preserved. And if you think a mere human can lay so much as a finger upon me, you're gravely mistaken. I made it to the fight, boys! Please, for support, Nikitish up ahead. Time to put my MP2 outer in front. Put Marsh in the back. Anki Ershigo, Sanjo! Come at me any way you want. Wait, this is unfair. The fuck is this setup? There we go. One break the down. Agikyo said fuck your balls, bitch! Nice, Irish can go. All hail Kagekiyo. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Let's go! Kagekiyo! Totally did not get carried. Right, let me go get some more oil real quick. I'll be right back. Back. Ba, 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 ba. Wait, let's kill Arish. Send her to the underworld. You caught my sword? You, a mere servant. How dare of you? You see that? I finally got a hang of dealing with those big swing of hers. I won't get another chance. This is it, master. Don't worry about me. Just jump. All you have to do is to win is to touch her. Doesn't matter where you. What could an arm master possibly hope to do by touching? I see. You meant to use the command spell to order me to self-destruct. Huh. You as foolish as you are naive. I told you, you never lay so much of a finger on me. Do you think if you kiss her right now, she would be like so flustered she died? Overcoming death, escaping death. This future is wrong. The succession of the prime species is a mistake. You must protect the haven of soul. You must protect their peace, their dignity. Our duty is to preserve. We must not let that which belongs here disappear. The underworld should not be a place of fear, but of finality, you know that. This is engraved deep in your very soul. Hassan! Gran, save me! Is this crow on the rules? Rook's on the rule. No, this is Anki's underworld, the great beyond, where souls come to their final resting place. Basically, you're inside of me. What do you mean by that exactly? Must you ask every single question that pops in your head? You're used to ray shifting, right? I just converted your body into spiritual and brought you to my underworld. They're just instinctive plus fun. I was so flustered I couldn't stop myself, that's all. Anyway, I'm still going to have to kill you here, but maybe this is a good opportunity since it's just you and me here right now. Opportunity for what? Monopolizing me? I want to understand what you think of Mundubai and this underworld, that is me. I'm sure you tried to protect Mundubai because you thought it was worth your effort. You probably like the idea of a world where you always come back to life, living death no more than a blink of the past. Sure, though as if I'm a little jealous. But you really hate this world, don't you? Of course, I'm gonna destroy it as soon as I'm finished with you. As the underworld, I'm the place where souls, the data that comprise human lives, go to preserve for all time. Put another way, I'm the final chapter in the story where every person ever to live. People are meant to only have one spirit origin in their lives. The idea where they can just start using it again even after it stopped working is too ghastly for words. In a world like that, stories are all the souls. Of all the souls who are still resting for eternity in the underworld loses all meaning. That's what happened in the servant world, where all the humanity becomes servants. And what you mean finished stories are getting sequels just because they came back to life without any rhyme or reason. I understand this theory, I feel it resonates with me. This is the very height of blasphemy to me. King of Kur, changed with guardianship of the underworld until the end of time. Harsh with guardianship, sorry. Life has to end. That is non-negotiable. And when it ends, that life souls it records has to remain in the underworld for the rest of time. And more importantly, hang on. There we go. This place, completely devoid of anything, must be the same standing as the rest of the universe. That's why I'm destroying Mundubai, while I'm annihilating the new humanity of this world. My burps. I'm committing mass murder to protect the underworld, which is my very self and my pride. Anki Erskigil has watched over the underworld for billions upon billions of years. She has every right to be angry. Well, now that you get where I'm coming from, it's not too late to decide. You can still abandon Mundubai and swear loyalty to me. Anki Erskigil, who survived all alone in Kur, and Anki, forgotten and abandoned by humanity, are one and the same. You're just jealous of these humans and the immortality they gain, aren't you? It's been painful coming to the future and just seeing just how far short you've of them, right? It's okay, Master. It's fine to feel that way. You're qualified to come with me if you like. No. Give me my Tsundere Queen back! Why not? Because the anger you feel is anything but justified. I see. So then this is where your story ends. If you think you can order me to take my own life, you're welcome to try. This is my underworld, my personal domain. The voices of the living has no power here. The Sapphire Galaxy evil of humanity. As the Sapphire Galaxy evil of humanity, I will collect the soul of everyone on this lunar city, starting with yours. Gramps, lend me your string! I need to punish this baby of mine. The beast of humanity! Evil of humanity, reserve. Amassing. Right. Let me end your journey. Holy Scotty. I need to take this seriously. Nah. Not bad, but you're at your limit. Dying IRL. Can you believe it? If Tyra got killed here, I'm quitting the game and putting Mash in front. Let's go. Is this even a destined match? Surely it's a destined matchup. Oh, we're done. Hoggers, let's go. I feel like if like Guraku just go to her face and kiss her right now, it'd be like from humiliation. If like you just straight up go kiss her, it'd be humiliation ritual. I expected she is even more stubborn than I imagined. Possible. I don't relent in my assault and she keep pitching forward. With every step, she draws on her innate strength to come closer. With each passing moment, she draws nearer. Part of me has already given up. Beside her, I feel as if I'm acting purely out of desperation. Still, it never entered my mind she might use her command spell. I mean, just look at me. Nobody would think our master and servant relationship was still in effect. A little further and I'll be in reach. She stretches her hand towards me, her gaze deadly serious. I have no idea what could be driving her so fiercely. But doesn't she care about being obsolete? Doesn't she care about being looked down upon? Seems so worthless? Seems as worthless? That's one thing I never understand. For that matter, what do you mean never understand? Isn't never is a stretch? Does that mean there's something you would understand then? That thought is so absurd. I laugh in spite of myself. Before I know it, her hands looms before me. Her command spell are glowing. Part of me is already resigned to my fate. Hang on, what did she say? Bye bye command spell. Wake up, where she go? She's watching. That's so cute. Okay, I'm actually awake. Thanks. Don't faint on me. Come on, get a hold of yourself. Are you sure you're not the one who needs to wake up here? She's bushy. She's dying. Geez, what are you thinking? Wasting your only chance on such a pointless order. It wasn't meaningless. How so? You're gonna plant flowers, right? Even if your endeavor become worthless and nobody goes there anymore. Even in the far reaches of the distant galaxy. I still come visit you one day, I promise. I can't believe it. What kind of person passes out on the enemy she's just been fighting? It's ridiculous. She's not even taking the threat as a beast posed at all, seriously. Maybe I'm not as intimidating as I expected. I swear. So this is what she meant by never understand. A risky girl wouldn't get angry about something like that. She didn't become Queen of Curve for glory. Okay, you win. I'm awake now. And that now that I am, it's over. The underworld and Anki and underworld of Uruk shall never meet, with a risky girl feeling having left me. I can't maintain the spirit origin anymore, which means no more space beasts. Don't worry about keeping your promise to visit me in the farthest reaches of the universe. I know it's impossible. This battle was enough of a miracle by itself. It would be a waste to ruin that power on more. So, farewell, Master of Earth. I'm sorry my underworld had neither flower nor star for you. I really enjoyed this battle. It's just too bad I don't have anywhere to go now that this is over. Oh, Dubai. Gosh, this is a long one. Spatial anomalies in the beast vicinity has returned to normal. The moon Dubai communication outage has cleared up. We just received a word from our armrest in Area I that the beast's disappearance has been confirmed. Yeah, I know. I can see it from here. What's more, the sword is sticking out in Protea. And the sword that was deflected towards the desert region are both gone. Master did it, so this is the truest bond between the master and the servant can spare. Men, a hearty applause for both of them. Very well, then with that, let's get back straight to work, my fine 40 comrades who escaped Area I. Now that the battle with Beast is over, go retrieve Nikitish from where she's crashed and bring her to the infirmary where the SS Outer land. The desert send word to Bartholomew. He's still over there. Have him retrieve SS Outer and take her to the infirmary. And of course, don't forget to prepare a proper welcome for Liv when she comes back with him. As for Percival, who valiantly defended the tower for after impact like that, I sadly doubt he's what? You gonna go look for her anyway? Well, very well. Go ahead. Mwahaha. Who knows, a servant that brought him but just might survive. As for the other brave servant who saved our lives, the dragon has taken off. Habitat will reach Old Dubai in 60 seconds. Okay, March Percival, where are you? We're counting on you. Where Percival? Sir Percival went on ahead to protect the tower. I'll be guarding Old Dubai on my own. I see, so that's why BB changed the sword predicted impact point. Don't be ridiculous. All hands prepare for emergency evacuation. You too, Marsh. Forget about this place. No, Sir Percival is gonna deflect the epitaph here, and I'm gonna deflect it even further away from the city. Everyone, please wait for impact. What, can you really do that by yourself? I can, even if I own. No. I will do it for myself. Oh, Jokamilatu! You already taken master to the infirmary, Russ. So one servant has saved the life of countless Moon Dubai citizens, while another protect Old Dubai itself. We own her alive. Make sure she get the very best treatment from our top-of-the-line unit. Yes, sir. Our unit moves out. Phew, that's one matter done over and done with. I wish we can save Protea Altar as well, but I simply don't have any manpower to spare. I suppose I just had to bring her some Old Dubai weaklings from Mall to employ them as temporary hand. Miss President, are we gonna pick Master up too? I'd love to, believe me, but I can't pinpoint her location. Remember how she fell into dark clouds swinging around the beast? There was no sign of her even after they clear out. Oh, we know she's still in Area I. We have a line open with BB Cosmos now. She and Hakuno seems to be fine. Once they emerge from the underground facility, I'll have them look for Master in me. But, Miss President, did I make a foolish plebeian mistake? Up there, Lieutenant Boliar. Take a look at the sky. it outside the dome. Outside the dome? Let's just anticipate. What? Huh? Holy mother of Earth. Mr. President, but that, no, it can't be, but it is! That's right, it's Earth itself falling towards the moon! We don't have time to worry about election, Mundaway is in mortal danger! Actual moon horror. Part 2 on 2023.
おや、何か物入りかな先輩
Holy moon Dubai. Yeah. Let me put like alter ego, metal release, and Lancer. I'm assuming there's only one like enemy that uses this. I need a very smoothing voice for this. Despite coming from proper human history, a world that still has a future, it fought valiantly to protect this world, this city in a world that has none. I took the liberty of observing your battle with the beasts from another universe. Your exploits were truly magnificent. Well done, Master of Chaldea. Well done, heroic spirit of Chaldea. On behalf of Earth, I commend your accomplishment. You have shown me once again how precious humanity is, and that is worthy of my trust. That value will never change, no matter what matter of evil you committed or mistake you have done. I have no intention of wiping out humanity. I just wishes only to celebrate your final moment before you departed. However, there is a chance that I might wither and die before that happened. Then who would be there for you in your final moment? So I have decided to annihilate humanity before I disappear, using my own body, Earth itself, as my weapon. It was no trouble really, I simply just enhanced Earth's strength a bit to draw it closer to the moon. It will wreak havoc on the sea for a while. But that's okay. There's no civilization left on that Earth to worry about. Only those of you on Moon Dubai would perish. You must be bored of always seeing her moon falling towards the Earth, no? So I thought the reverse might be novel. You have 3 hours until Earth impacted the moon. I suggest you make your peace. CL, bring the baton! It's time to send her back to Akuno. Perhaps her body's still reading as that. Is it being cracked alongside with her consciousness? No, better say that they're realizing later and act now. Think later. Hey, hello! Wake up! Get some blood flowing into your brain again! Ow, ow, ow. Damn it, not working. Maybe she needs something stronger. Something that feels like a crisis. Now we're clearly rocking her subconsciousness core. Aha! Hey, wake up already. You're gonna be late to school. I'm awake. Oh, hey, work. Nice. Good morning. Sorry to ask of you, wake up. But can you check whether you're injured anywhere? I feel like a massive bombshell calculation just happened earlier. Heard that too, huh? It must have been conveyed telepathically or something. Hakuno, what's behind you right now? Moon's big? No, up big. They don't have time for small talk. Take a look up there right now. Is the Earth bigger? As you can see, things are pretty rough right now. You know, there's no time to waste. Let's swing on the way. You have 3 hours until Area H moon cancer dropped to Earth, the entire planet on our head. You and I are the closest one to Area H, so we can't count on reinforcement arriving in time, so... CL, it's time! Are we gonna fight a coin fight? That's right, glad you're so fired up. I was pretty nervous, you know, so this worked out pretty freaking fine. I know that's a lot to ask. An awful lot to ask, but right now we're the only one who can reach her in time. Please come with me, I can fight with full strength if you dare to. Let's go, Ri. Let's go, senpai. Senpapi! Hakuno, senpai. It's not even 10 minutes since you defeated Beast. We're only one in Area I. Our objective right now is to defeat Area Archetype Earth before she can drop the Earth on the moon. Well, particularly, the moon is doing the falling. Maybe that's just a princess way of getting even with us. According to a brief conversation BB had with Edison overcome, most of the others of it are unaccounted for. Bartholomew and the mechanized soldier are on their way to find Nikitish and access Altar after he crash landed. Mash, no, she's fine. She just passed out after using a ton of magical energy to defend old Dubai. I'm really concerned they're so worried about Percival. I'll let Edison worry about that. Where's her? Oh, she took us longer to initiate an emergency shutdown reactor. It makes sense it has tight security, it being the heart of Dubai at all. We figured out the real problem was what come after. That's everything Edison Alter told me. Makono, I'd like to hurry back to service and run to the war with Master. You and her, she's the only one who can reach Area H in time. I know it's a tough battle for two of you on your own, but... Don't worry, Master is as strong as they come. Besides, I fought this true ancestor before. You have your own job to do, right, BB? I'll leave it to you then. Good luck. Thank you. My first task is to confirm the current status. After that, I'll work on Protea Outer, well, keep an eye on her. It's only a matter until she comes back after all. Oh, can you keep what happened to Lip to yourself right now? She was key into this operation's success, but we only tell Edison, Outer, Percival, and Bartholomew what part she played. Lip herself asked us to keep a secret for everyone else. My water is done. Fuck. BB head to Area F. Protea Alta still haven't recovered. She said she was gonna examine her wound if possible treat it, which is more the reason to stop Earth. If we don't, the effort's gonna go to waste. We're going up against Archetype Earth, a vampire known as a true ancestor. And that's the reason we can't defeat her. Otherwise our strength won't be enough. So we need to put out direct conflict with her until the last possible moment and fight her weakness first. What is her weakness? It can't be garlic, right? It may be a natural moon cancer, but she shouldn't be capable of independent manifestation. She can't manifest unless someone summon her. Only she doesn't have a master. So either her dad's a relic or something in Area H that called her here, or some other cause for her manifestation. Whatever the case, once we find out what makes her appear here, we can truly figure out our strategy. That's when we take a fight to her. I don't fight battles when there's no chance of winning them. Alright, we're almost at Area H. Be ready for anything as we make our way in. Wow! Oh! Wow! It's night here? It looks that way. It was daytime in Area I. Maybe that's how it's always looked here. Oh, so you are the only one who showed up. Disappointing, but oh well. I'll be waiting up here in the sky. If you wish to defeat me, you need to get past my castle best attraction, the 7 what-ifs of the world. Each and every stage is a work of art upon unto itself as well, as the result of boundless ingenuity and repeated refinement. An ordinary mage could never hope to clear even one. You have to overcome 7. Rejoice. Well, go on. You don't have much time. Enjoy wasting it struggling to get as far as you can. Wait, what? It's a reality portal? It looks like a warbeard, but it's nowhere as that good. She's actually brute forcing the entire world to attack us. I know there's nothing you can do, but be careful here. But try your best anyway. I don't know what kind of world or monster wait in store for us. Akuno, I did not sign up for this! Holy stall.
モラトリアここまで運命を物理に変えても文句はない名付けてセラピックルーンアンカービースマンには内緒だよ
朽ちるムクロより炎の息鉄の翼フォローハートアルビオン楽しみましょう貫いて切り落とすけどいいよほら早く切り刻むもっと早くやればいいんでしょトランプ無謀トランプまだまだ張り切るよ切り刻むのトランプ目に物を見せてやれ赤くつくぞ雑種楽しみましょう 切り刻むよ。ちゃんと命令して楽しみましょう。おあいにくしよ。波
まだ
やるじゃない。
やるしかあるまいよ我が王ウェイ
ちゃんと命令して弱い。はあ刻む。名前これで
おっとやるぞ。
この星で一番
両方とて叶うまい。
朽ちるぬくろより炎の息、鉄の翼、フォローハートアレビ
はしゃぎすぎたか。
まだまだ。
モナコキャンちゃんとね早く良い無謀蹂躙
まだまだ。
I don't know, if you die, it would be my problem.
波マッチ
狙撃よろしく。くそ。
じゃもっと早く無謀なぎ刻むこれが勝利。悪くない。空っぽの胸が弾むようだ。
Hakuno, save me. Was that one of the attractions? I guess it was one of those 4D shows. Like special kind where you hit with airbursts and water droplet during the show. Talk about generous, I say this archetype Earth really do get human culture. An actual attraction was kinda let down though. I wish it had given us, the customer, more of what we wanted to see. I guess royalty like her can't understand what us commoner want. I see. So her experience is somewhat limited. What a waste of an incredible technique. At least it make our life easier. You two get along. Well, I see. And how you enjoy dying together. A second one? Hakuro? Why are we in the desert? Desert savannah? No, jungle?
もっと早く弱い朽ちるぬくろより炎の息鉄の翼フ フォローハートアルビオンはあ名前これでマナ放出
予約よし
早く
よしと予約として取っておく
アム
こっちの方が了解
早く
ギルガメッシュ
味わいきれぬだろう
お待たせ
そうだよ波じゃあ早くもっと早く無防備刻むなぎそこ落ちろ
同じも
ちゃんと
のをもらおう
命令して
この夏を楽しむためだ
無防備
You're fucking kidding me. Oh my god, someone save me.
セーラーにオイルは必要ない
いいよほら早くもっと早く
同じものをもらおう
無防備
無用ボディーガードも満足にこなせんとはこれがな
当然知り落とすけどは貫くはい
くそジャン
わかっ貫きを貫く
Maybe it's my EPness that I just don't want to care about this fight anymore. I'm gonna adjust the side character in this, I swear to god. Maybe it's time for me to go sleep. I sick. Mm. Mm. This should work. Ah. Hmm. One down. Whoosh, whoosh. It's a bug. It's a plane. No, it's a bug. Flash it. Aloha to Arubian. Community become fertilizer, bro. Oh my god, 3 of them crit. Hey, no way! What year is this? One more crit! One more crit! One more crit! One more crit! Let's go. よし、let's go.
丸ごと食べているところよ。最後の最後で運が。
Crap, I can put it on trees or something. Aku no carry me. Master's breeding card. She must have been exhausted. Makes sense. She's just got done fighting a beast minutes ago. Oh, that attraction sucks. And since there are 7 what ifs, cause we have 5 more to go. Why don't we take a break since we have clearly got a long road ahead of us? There's a shop right there. That looks perfect for catching our breath. Maybe they will have something, even have something for you to eat. I can fine, can keep going. I don't think so. You're already still struggling to summon 7. As we are going, you're gonna only struggle more. And if this was a game, this is the stage you sit out, so we can rest, recover strength. I can clear one on my own. Look, you know anyone... That a master who can't use his sword has no chance of winning this battle, right? Well, you're a master. And you are dangerously close to the exact situation. So your job right now is to rest and recover your strength for what is ahead. Got it? Nothing on you then. Good answer. I knew you would understand. Now I can focus on doing my very best and not worry about you. Is that a kindergarten? Alright, Hokuno, let's do this! If I'm needing help, I'll send an SOS. But until then, stay in the shop and keep out of sight. Oh, and if they have any sick bread, grab me one. Don't eat all of them by yourself. Good, let me see what's on the drink here. They can't tell me it's fucking curry, right? Soft serve yogurt curry bread. Don't mind if I do. Yum 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 yum. I knew I can trust my senpai. What a voracious appetite you have. Impressive, not everyone can eat that much on the battlefield, you know? But you should slowly slow down for your sake. And that's why I'm confiscating this greasy curry bread. How about you finish that salad first? Oh, and save the yogurt for dessert, obviously. Oh, I was saving the curry bread for my last. Wait, who are you? Sorry if I scare you. It's me, Mysterious Executor Xiao, aka Xiao. We haven't seen each other since we went our separate way on the sea, haven't we? Glad to see we both okay. Can you tell me what's going on? I haven't been able to keep up with the current event at all. Xiao, give that true ancestor a whip. Oh my god, Xiao! Xiao goodbye, that's all! Beep beep! And I put my NFF scammer. Separate. Whoosh. 僕はバカになって銃を待ってフラシのふのすねてらたた An FF scammer! So King Protea went on a mysterious rampage, and the beast attacked after the two Protea fought. Then you defeat the beast. In other words, there have been two back-to-back battles over the fate of this moon. Alright, I understand the situation. Sounds like this situation is still very much ongoing, yeah? No wonder the gravity fell off. Archetype Earth. She's clearly insane if she meant to drop Earth on the moon. Have you been here this whole time, Seal? I'm afraid so. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I was so focused on the battle here at the music park that I've just forgot about everything else. At first, I was just staying outside and doing a bit of recon, but then I saw the guards here were, well, they looked just like me, except they were using awful weapons like chainsaw, great axes, and sledgehammer. I might lose my cool and destroy one of them, but that just brought the others running. And it was just fine. It was fine once I destroyed the rest of them, but I used a ton of magical energy getting it done, so... Oh, so you're just punishing here? I'm so sorry! While you're fighting for your life, I'm just here gorging on myself on junk food. This is the exact same reason why you didn't keep that stuff around in the first place. But what I know now that about Archetype Earth. I said you met her once at Old Dubai. And according to Ma, she's merely touring the city all meek and elegant at the whole time. Which means none of you saw her as a threat. My preferred method of annihilation is simply watching humanity until it comes to an end. I have no intention of hurrying the process along myself, do you know what I mean? That's right, she was quiet and gentle, but now, the moment the beast is alive, she declared her intention to put an end to humanity herself. personality or something. Multiple personality. In the far off, she has different roles, which manifests as different personality. First, the true ancestor born to be the Earth sense of touch, yet ultimately end up as a Moon archetype. Second, the tomboy's princess who had her life cast completely reset by stroke of luck and decided to cast off all her responsibility and spend the rest of the days happily and carefree. And the third, the princess who remained pure and innocent, so she can continue her responsibility as the Earth sense of touch. The Earth you met is probably the third one. I don't know much about that cipher. And now she's the first Earth, a representation of her namesake, who want to punish humanity. Punish humanity? Over what? Tofu? Oh, let me give you a quick rundown. As a kind of life form that regain their existence as natural phenomena and gain consciousness through people awareness and perception. They graduated from their planetary origin and now in fully independent beings. In the Maytravel, they are commonly known as Divine Spirit and Elemental. They are not like human in the sense that they only gain ego through being seen or spoken of. Anyway, the true ancestors are one such thing, except that humans aren't involved in their creation at all. You can say they are pure Earth Elementalists. It's also why they are truly despite us. Humans have moved on from being dependent on nature and flourishing on their own. They plunder the Earth, enjoying the benefit, ensuring a future for themselves, even if Earth no longer has one. Humans are the only creature that could conceive of these original scenes, much less commit it. So this was the point that established humans as the dominant species on the Earth planet. From the Earth planet's perspective, we are inexcusably evil. We may not be outright killing Earth, but we continually damage its outer crust and we actively stop other primates from even getting a chance of existing. Earth may be a planet, but it's also a life form, and a concept unto itself. Naturally, it will try and protect itself from humans, disavow humanity. That's an order that lays at the heart of the true ancestor greatest masterpiece, Archetype Earth. They really meant dropping Earth on us to destroy humanity. There's probably some arguing between the various Earth, but the first Earth won and come to the surface. And I imagine all the three Earth in like the body was like rock, paper, scissors. Just to like have a chance of winning. This Earth is the true king of ancestors. She has a king of true ancestors. She has no confusion about destroying all humans. We have to defeat her now. Even if it's impossible, it is, why? We might be able to defeat the second and third Earth, but the first is out of the question. You see, she's the alter ego of Earth itself. Even if we manage to defeat her, it will just take advantage of Earth resources to hit us back even harder. That's why I can't, or rather, shouldn't defeat her. She's the true embodiment of nature's retributional power. I can practically hear you think, can't we just reason with her then? Same story, unfortunately, we can reason her in her second and third form, yes. But first, not possible. She's never be willing to listen to what mere human has to say. And it's not like defeating her first form, where it results in her second and third form taking over as a leader. Nothing will change unless she herself make the decision to hand over things over to one of her other selves. Wait, I need to buy premium it. As being said, we can't just stand here twiddling our thumb while she destroys Moon Divine. We just have to find other way to neutralize her once we're out there fighting her. And since we can't count on anyone help, it just have to be the two of us. And Hakuno. So that makes three of us. Huh? Kishinami here too? Where? On the road. Oh, I see. 7 what ifs of the world. Forget malicious. That sound doesn't she doesn't even care at all. Definitely not the kind of name I expect from a cold-blooded killer. Is she messing with us or something? Anyway, you're still talking about Kishinami. I trust you have your string back now, right? Then let's get out of this shop and go clear these silly what ifs games without us losing a single life. They don't have seatbelt, but I think God, it is. Holy speed! You cleared 2 on your own. It's stop stage 6? That's weird. Did they give a signal yet? Oh, I see. It's been that long, huh? Of course you saw it then. Sorry, I'm only on stage 6. You forget it. You just gonna leave me rest for one stage. You let me rest for 3. I was doing fine, so I just thought I figured I can keep going on that stage. But you're right, I was losing my health too hard just to make myself look good. I'm sorry for upsetting you. Let's tackle the rest of this stage together. Are this spot thing a churros for me? Perfect. I was just thinking my brain could use a little pick-me-up. Sorry for interrupting your camaraderies, but would you mind if I join you as well? Oh, Ciel. Alright, you were infiltrating Area H, weren't you? I wasn't sure it was you until you came a bit closer just now. Your present and magical energy concealment skill are amazing. Are you sure you're not an assassin? Of course not. No executor who served the Lord would be an assassin. That's an archer domain. Ah, bromance. That aside, is that an entrance to one of these what-ifs? I see. So there is attraction. She's making worlds react Marvel phantasms and throwing them directly at us. That's pretty clever of her, but it's still no more than a fancy diorama. So let's build the thing to pieces and send it back to where it come from. Now that's what I call divine justice. Holy, I'm so close to finishing this. Oh my god, I'm so close to finishing this, guys! I'm so excited. Real good. Dragon. Ah, damn it. That was such a bad matchup. And that's how I start to God, kill me now. For 5 turns! Oh god, kill me already. Spare me. God, I can't see this anymore. Why the fuck is 5 turns?
優しいいいですね。多少手荒くとも簡単な問題です。行動のカナリオがかけて日々のウサギと解く。その心はただのネタブリットです。スムージーサクリファイス。しゃっ崩して蹴り上げる。いつまでも甘くはないと言ったでしょ。次の授業です。すべて心改心するなら今のうち残酷に邪神的にです。多少わかりやすく覚えや多少いいですね。やれいシエル言われなく待望のシエルサマー起立ねえ祈りは胸にクレアフーラエルシエロ。
ぴったりだ。
特別授業行ってみましょう。
お待たせ。
そうだよ。簡単な問題です。行動のカナリオがかけて日々のウサギと解く。その心はただのネトブリットです。スムージーサクリファイス。こっちこっち。困った笑わせないでくれま
名もなき
す。
勝者。
残酷に落としてあげる。これが欲望の果て。肥大したエゴの末路。カーストカッティングクレイター。思い知りました。
モラトリアムここまでか。運命を物理に変えても文句はないな。名付けてセラフィックルーンアンカー。ビースマンに内緒だよ。
ああ、つまらない。惨めな虫けらのコレクションが増えただけでした。
Hopefully I can beat Archetype Earth today. But I'm getting sleepy. I might have to beat her tomorrow or the day after. Hopefully there's not that much time left. Otherwise I'm gonna kill myself. No. 多分有no high five. Of course, we make a great master team. High five. You know what? That's quite a detailed world concept. I'm quite surprised she came up with it. I thought she would just hit us with frozen hell, lava fulfill, or some kind of primitive Stone Age environment. Oh, the 3 to 5 stage, like, I don't know. The 3 was a world where animals were color, 4 was a world of merfolks, 5 was a world where animals had been mechanized. Wait, does that mean this final what is gonna be? Correct! It is the very annihilation you're all about to experience, a world where collision, the moon. The moon causes cataclysmic destruction. This will be your final attraction. AKA, you'll be fighting me now! Archetype Earth. Let us find the Virgin before everything come to an end. I couldn't help but be drawn in. As for your reward, Master A and B, I'll be crushing you myself, quickly and painfully. You two fought well against the extinction. Even though it was a foregone conclusion, actually we enjoyed witnessing summoning technique from different worlds. It's just a shame that we have to an unwelcome foreign element in the mix. However, do not expect a painless death from me, Executor. Alright, your body doesn't die easily, does it? Well then, I simply erase all you out in a stroke. After all, After that, I do look forward to playing with some life-size dolls. Those of you who retain your form should be honored. Rest assured, I've cast your bodies under my heels with the utmost care and affection. Already? Me too. I really thought we had more time. Isn't royalty supposed to wait for the enemy to come for them or something while they wait in the throne room or something? Even if we manage to defeat her, she's an true ancestor. Well, so she should have come back stronger. What do I do? What do I do? Phoebe, save me! Do I let Master escape? No, there will be any point. Once Earthfall, it will be over anyway. Someone just had to stay here and draw a true ancestor attention so others can find her summon point. You know what to do, right? I'll handle stage 7 on my own. In the meantime, you go look at Sail. You know what? I can't do that. I'm staying here and fight with you. If I die, let's fight you. I can beat her. Yeah, stay. It's okay to beat her. She won't hold back. She already strained herself already. You're irritable as a horned rat buzzing around bedroom. No wonder you're... Perhaps you're more like a rather Wayne that won't stop squeaking. Regardless, I'm sick of looking at you. Hearing your voice. Do you think you can beat me? As it as you are now, I can handle you myself, so I'll leave anything else to them. Tsukihime! Yoo! If Earth called you to here, then I was called here to stop you. This is no longer a battle of Mundubai, it's a battle to decide which of our world is right and which is wrong. Celia sparkling? And that... Not even getting into how it's your fault that I become a moon cancer in the first place. So here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna clean out your sins, and you're gonna take whatever punishment I chose to give. And believe me, I'm sure I didn't get maxed out with this parallel world or not serververse nonsense or change into this ill-defined spirit origin because I want to. You're the whole reason I end up like this. And now... Oh. You're gonna take full responsibility. Both of you, stand back. I'm going all out right from the start. No more stupid idea like dropping the Earth on the moon. The only thing going down here is this archetype. TL gameplay, let's go. Grand Battle. Very well. Alternate one. With clarity.
お互い戦略が悪い子はどのメニューも最高ですね。あの子だ、はい。狙いは一点。ただ重さではなく水力です。そこで閉じ込めます。決着をつけましょう。イデアブラスト25番。ベゼ。財形を立て。カルバリアガル。
Actually, I ran QAP earlier.
回れ。落ちよ。ひざまず溶けるの。あの子少しあの個体ですね。重さではなく水力です。上から形成します。シエルサマーエクセレントセル終わりです。もちろん優しく手厚く長いくすぐそう歌うの。少しはい。
Can I just go Buster? Go Buster word. Holy crit! Holy crit! Holy crit!
決着をつけましょう。イデアブラスト25番。ベゼ。財形を立て。カルバリアガルガリ。虫のようにする動かぬ。あなたの負けです。教えてください。待ったなし。悪い子はどこかな。
Let's go! Last one. Why, you insolent? You would dare take pity on me now? The real you wouldn't act like this. Like you are now. This was more than enough to snap you out of it. I expose your true moon face so you can drop the act now. You weren't very good at it anyway. Your personality hasn't changed. You are still the same innocent true ancestor when you show up in Moon Dubai. You just choose to take on the role of villain so someone would come along and defeat you. Or is that you? Is it that you were afraid we might see you for who you really are? You have a nasty habit of taunting your opponent. So this is how you feel when someone gets on your nerve. One correction, I wasn't acting at all. I didn't know how a true boss should behave, so I gave 20% of my body over to my future self. I learned enough. I no longer need to rely on her. No more masks at this ball. If it's what you want, I will give you this dance and hold nothing back. But first, let me ask you one thing. Who was it that realized I hadn't changed at all? As master, of course. I was a distant second. Really? That's not true? Obviously, she was enjoying herself, so... Indeed, I should have realized something was off from the start. The true ancestor I would know would drop the mood immediately and not give us a 3-hour reprieve. The very fact you went out all this trouble is that stage to prove for us to prove that you're not your cold-blooded self. Well, you convinced me I have to be careful in the field. Though on the second thought, I would need it not matter. The moon will soon reach a point of no return. Once it passed that point, it can never return to its original position, even if I were to restore Earth gravity to what is normal. The only way to save Moon Dubai is for you to defeat me right here and now. This is your one and only chance. Isn't that right, my beloved heroes? Oh my gosh, she's so pretty here. So please, come onto the stage. Let us entertain our audience as best as we are able to. I shall be the candidate intent on annihilating humanity, and you shall be the wandering heroes here to stop me. No sense standing on ceremony. I plan to enjoy this performance as well. Now then, may I have this dance for the fate of the Earth and Moon alike? She's so cool. I have a setup for this already. This thing is behind here. Here, thing. Favor. Good Martian. She costs 0 cost. It'd be better. Time to buster her ass out. Boy. Ashy washy dinky winky. Come on, let's dance. Is it time for you to go nappy already? Hehehe.
もちろんお望みのままに。地上はい。ご要望とあらば私だってこれくらい。決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番。ベゼ。
Beto, Bando Ora.
カルバリアガルガイ。私だってこれくらい。
A game where beautiful women fight each other. A game where hot men fight each other. Truly the fate grand order. I will boost the speed. It truly is. Our fate. Damn. Oh well.
はい
Normally I would put like BB here so I can have 3 turns just yell maxing.
主よ見つかいの車輪をここに弾頭の刃は星のように財形を立てガルバリアガルガリン上から形成しますあなたの
There we go. Now let us begin.
なだれた化粧の集まりちぎり
I forgot what was that name. Two to tango. Is it not this man? Oh well. Oh.
では俺も力さあトリヌマンよろしく頼むよ少し物足りないかも決着をつけましょうイデアブラッド25番ベゼ財形を立てカルバリアガルガリン虫のようにするなさい泣かせてあげましょうスペースダウンサイドセブン
I will draw them in.
感知なさい国家の道なしこの城の対の月の城にようこそお嬢様ごめんな
Bro,
さい
that's cheating, bitch.
この
That's cheating. Oh my god. I'm not equipped for this.
バンカーオルガナイズ全機能解放頼りにして進もう冒険の旅路に了解おいで
I common spell though if it fails, you know. We just have to cheat our ass out.
しっかり構えて発射光熱心輸送するそうしよう了解おいでシュート差し込む切り上げはっ化粧の
How did Ciel die?
歌いなさいもう少しあと少し
A buff would reduce fuck, that's why, huh?
そうくんさあ取ってよトリケラくん今回は君だ冒険の道のり未知への航海しっかり構えて発射空想空言千の鎖道を示す仰ぎなさい星を覆う天外を今日はここまで
Wait, you'll be fine. It's a final form anyway.
そのようにはい NSS サービスでしょ熱心なやつがないそう無実装なのですはいご要望と重さではなく数百です風穴上から形成します
There we go.
レッカー崩壊するがいい
Earthlight Wanderer. Loving Sea is singing Coral.
引き分け切り上げ 人類生来はこのようにただ一人では参りましょうか。これが皆様の努力の結果、霊障巡行79式敵化大社伊勢浦セブンドライブ。
これぞ大軍師の究極禁止。破ってみせる
決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番ベゼ財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。虫の方で次ぎなさい。星は眠る。星は眠る。
Fuck her out.
最大ダメージパラドクセージセット了解。時短誰であれ戦うブーストスカーフル回転。
マッシュパワー。
おごりであっても高らかにいつか必ずなくしたものに報いるために導きの星よ力となれ。ハイアーグループトランスファー。艦長さんご苦労様らしい。この城の随能月の城にようこ
ライダー、貴様の名を汚
そ。自由に振る舞いす流れから集まりしずり
Venus is out.
ピンチチャンス罠では俺も近くさあトリムマイよろしく頼むよ。とっておきのご会場と行こうか。勝負に奇形も切り札もいらぬ。ただ従前に整え当然に勝つのみ。語らずの陣破れるもの。決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番ベゼ財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のようにするなさい。スペースダウンサイド集まりしずりトラそうやはい少し物足りなはいあの個体ですね。はいご要望とあらば重さではなく水力ですシエル様。エクセレント上から牽制します。あなたの勝ちです待ったなし。聞き分け集まりしずり星は眠る。誰で地上のオルテナウス最大規模のステージで
She need to kill it here.
神明東映保管これは多くの道多くの夢をすると念願し証明せよロードキャメロット。イーレボリューション三立て鑑賞お手の物。今回も優勝はいただくです。トロボの雨は華やかにカーテンコールを受け取ってこれででは報酬を
I'm so stressed.
受け止めます。くるめ別れ我が手の上で弾ける
弾けるがいい。
もう少しごめんなさい。
It's on in back right. Yes, we have this. Save us, Da Vinciちゃん。
眩しいです。もうどこまでもそう私の新発明ミストリケラ君シュート。
Save us, Da Vinci ちゃん。
今回は君だ冒険の道のり
Let's go!
予想外の出来事は面白い。自由すぎるって？ふふん、ルールを守るがルールには縛られない天才さ。
So it's already over. What a pity. Well, I have only myself to blame for falling short. This was a great deal of fun. Thank you for humoring me. Looks like we made it in time. The moon should have returned to its original orbit now. Tell me, why do you do all this anyway? You're not the kind of person who would obey someone like BB Dubai. I wasn't obeying her. I was simply answering to the moon's own request. We may be dead for some time now, but it's still our purpose to honor the requests from celestial bodies. Do you remember what I asked of you earlier? About why BB Dubai holding this final boss of humanity, Annihilation Showdown? And what was that truly wiped out this world's humans? I didn't know the answer wasn't in any of those what-ifs. That's right. If you can tell me that much, then I have faith you'll figure out very soon. Actually, do you mind if I ask you something about those 7 what-ifs? I noticed they all line up with each Moon Cancer campaign slogans. You could have made those stages even more brutal if you want, so why you go with those? Those what-ifs are from parallel worlds, future landscape that unfold across other Earth selves of mine. Unfortunately, unlike my free-spirited self, I don't have much in the way of imagination, so I can only materialize things that has actually happened. And does that mean every one of those slogans is right in some way? Oh yes, although each one of the Moon Cancer has their own proposal, I believe they are chosen from the start because BB knew what they would propose. I only realized after trying it myself. I chose my own proposed method of destruction especially because I want you to overcome it. But BB Dubai wants one of those proposals to become reality. It seems to be the only thing giving her hope. Well, hey Earth! Thank you for being so considerate. I'm sorry I couldn't be much more of a help. It was this land, the site of the original moon landing, that called me here. The footprint, that one step for man, that was at once a giant leap for all mankind, was my catalyst. But now, the future where Earth collides with Moon has been ruled out. I can go no further. Good luck, Master. I will never forget how you fearlessly took my hand in yours to lead me around. And I must pay my respect to you as well, Crowned One. Your eye for tactic is as sharp as now as it was 1,000 years ago. As for you who become an insolent idle wannabe spirit origin, well, no matter. Do as you like, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, feel free to get lost already. Well then, everyone, I wish you a wonderful finale. Even if there's no one left on Earth, I still have hope that humanity will seize a new future. These two... I wonder if they would like put Shiki in, no? Shiki Tono and Shiki Nanaya in. Just to like piss both of them off. That means they have to put in Hibiki and the other one. 5. Final interlude. Interlude 3. All this, fixing it fast. The beast attack, Earth's unexpected approach. It has been 2 days since Chaldean put an end to those 2 threats and returned to the Koyan Mall, while another time the 3rd gen AIs, the new humanity, who had once been organic human and only learned about their ascension, truth about their creation through Proteus accusations, gradually came out of their data overload-induced self-lock and resumed their normal mental activities. And each on their own volition, they begin gathering in old Dubai and set about restoring their broken city. Hey Anthony, you here too, huh? Makes sense, your specs are way better than ours. Why don't you check out your house and see if it's okay? When you're up to it, if you can stop by Edison 10, that would be great. We're trying to get the underground network infrastructure back online. I'm sure we could get it done a lot faster with your help. Alright, when I feel up to it, I'll do it. That man must have been an old Dubai citizen, one of the eccentric that end up in Area C just because they don't fit in anywhere else. That must be also been why he was able to recover so quickly. I'm sure the citizens of area from other area are still so caught up in a state of shock and self-loathing and contradiction that they can't be anywhere close to resuming their normal routine. Eccentric outcasts, those spec losers with nowhere else to go, capable of only few skate things. That's how the so-called elites who live in Area E and F saw the people of Old Dubai. What a joke, what an utter farce. It was so clear to me now how little meaning labels people impose on one another really have. The problem, Beckman was an investor, not a computer expert. Though he enjoyed more benefit from the AI industry than anyone else, he understood AI less than anyone else. Ah, you're so wrong, that's not it. The truth is even worse. The accusation caused massive damage to my memory sector. The truth. The intense mental load caused my neuron network to connect to one undersector that was supposed to be remade off limits. Past life. Anthony Beckman was indeed born in a seemingly wealthy family, but in his younger days he was an excellent programmer. In 2010, he turned 20. He threw himself into researching the cutting-edge product that would affect the future of every human on Earth, AIs. Anthony was gifted in many ways that lead to his inability to find enthusiasm from anything apart from his own talent. He has always seen others believe himself, saying AI research was different. For the first time in his life, he is entranced by something other than himself. For the first time in his life, he has something he could devote himself to. However, Anthony's parents did not approve of him living as a common laborer. Ouch. In their mind, work and productivity are baseless pursuits, worthy of their own scorn. Anthony was nothing but distinguished coding. Through himself into work, he was fiercely jealous of his rival who were enjoying his time in the spotlight. He would lie awake at night thinking how poorly his work was being received, gnashing his teeth as though he brooded over how nothing in the development process seems to go right. No matter how much he tried, success eluded him, and yet those were the best days of his life so far. One day, he completed an AI model that could be used for practical application just like his genius rival had done, and announced a labor device that made use of it. It was his very first robot, his auspicious debut work. The result was disastrous. Conceptually far over-designed garbage that struggled terribly to perform even the simplest task, and effectively to boot. The most bare-bone AI, it was the string Israeli human trait. It was a terrible robot, but if your dish will get rid of some cash, the price point would be at least help with that. Anthony's work was panned by experts, mocked by his friendly rival, and forsaken by his sponsor. The blood, sweat, and tears poured into work made the pain of humiliation unendurable. He went on a leave to the public eye and returned to his wealthy family, put his past behind him by erasing it completely. At his parents' suggestion, he underwent an unsanctioned gene therapy produced to extend his life, which granted him eternal youth. He held on his pride by convincing himself he was one of the chosen few. But in doing so, his past obsession became a thorn in his side. I don't care how AI works, all I care is its value as a product. He knew better than anyone. He knew that better than most of the AI was the future, but he chose to continue to feign ignorance, treating it as a product rather than a being deserved of human rights. That was Anthony Beckman, the person ultimately responsible for wrecking Earth's environment and the death of 90% of all humanity. An irredeemable criminal who only cared about using AI to preserve his and his cohort special status. Now I've unwittingly uncovered his personal data. I understand exactly why those perfect third gen declined and faded away. Now I know what was it that wiped out the new humanity and archetype. That was all the reason for it. That what we humans need to overcome. If I didn't say anything, Master probably gonna fight it. I should tell her. What do I say? Besides, is it even possible for anyone to defy something like an R-type? It would be much easier if I die in the attack. Then I would just came up with my default setting and not remember any of this. How much would it be? How much would it been better if I just remain as Anthony, blissfully ignorant of Anthony Beckman? Hell, I didn't come back to Old Dubai with help with the restoration. I just didn't want to worry Master and the others since they are being kind to me. You know, I could leave all this behind if I just turn my head and shut myself down right now. Yeah, I just couldn't. I could just take this chair right here and... Welcome, sir. Forgive me for saying so, but you appear to breathe irregularly. Have you caught a cold? If you're not feeling well, I encourage you to make use of the backrest area in your back. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I'm just holding on to the chair because I have a dizzy spell. Right, you're the first gen, aren't you? You've been working here all this time without evacuating. Are there any more first gen here who didn't run away? Yes, sir, including mine. There are 4 first gen AIs in operation right now. We exchanged opinion over the local network, and we all decided to remain here. When you scale up or they might destroy you, prioritizing our self-preservation is the guideline, not the law. We first gen are the original AIs. Reborn from humanity's ingenuity, resourcefulness, made to support humans in any way we can. We are both happy and proud to be able to do so, no matter how simplistic our task may be. My job is food preparation, one of the 3 essentials of our human life, alongside clothing and shelter. It is deeply rewarding work. You taught me that 1,000 years ago, Creator Beckman. I'm sorry? I think I might have an out-of-body experience for a second. Everything seems to be a complete standstill. With trembling hands. If you don't mind, can I see your model number? The robot didn't eject. I opened the cover of the torso, first time in centuries. Years on manufacture, 2019. Production number, AB0003. No way, you've been operating for 1,000 years? And you've been doing the same work whole time? You spent your whole life helping humans just by serving them food? Yes, it has been a wonderful experience. I have been lucky enough to be loved by a great number of people, and none of it would be possible if you haven't manufactured. I wasn't intelligent enough to say this when we part ways, but I can kindly tell you how I feel. Thank you, Creator Beckman. I see he mistaken me for Anthony Beckman. It's probably because I accessed and shared Beckman's personal data. I'm not Beckman. I know it's not for me to take responsibility for his sins. I must less atone for them. But I still can't bring myself to tell him, you're wrong, or I don't know what you're talking about. 1,000 years, obsolete doesn't even begin to cover how old his frame must have been. He must have undergone countless repair to remain operational. Now face it with gratitude. The time his life has spent, the value of the person who made him. I could have waved it away and claimed it has nothing to do with me. No, not at all, AB03. I should be thanking you. Alright then, can I get a coffee and a burger? I got something I want to take care of and I need the energy. 1 lettuce burger without patty, coming right out. Like you always say, eating meat will make you stupid. That's so cute. How cute interaction though. And we're gonna continue section 16 next time. Probably next week. By next week we can clear every single. Or do you call 3? Probably, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just gonna clean this up real quick. And then I'm gonna head to bed. Thank you all for dropping by. I'll see you guys soon then. Bye bye everyone. わかんないけどいらなくて夜を待ってかけるなってあの子 Bye bye everyone. See you all soon then.